Do not go crazy on Thanksgiving and end up in a flare. Today we're tackling Thanksgiving, a holiday that can be stressful when managing your health. We'll cover what to eat, what to avoid, and how to make healthier choices without missing out on the joy of the season. Remember, it's all about balance and making informed decisions that work for your body. Let's dig in. First up, let's talk about sodium. Sodium is an essential mineral that our bodies need to function properly, but too much of it can be harmful. You know I'm all about that low sodium life. Reducing sodium intake can help manage blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. Many classic Thanksgiving dishes are loaded with salt, which, as many of you know, can lead to water retention, bloating, and even increased inflammation. This can be particularly problematic during the holidays when we tend to indulge more than usual. That can really put a damper on your holiday cheer, especially if you're already dealing with chronic illness. High sodium intake can exacerbate conditions like hypertension, kidney disease, and heart failure. But don't worry, there are ways to enjoy those Thanksgiving flavors without the sodium overload. You can still have a delicious and festive meal by making a few simple swaps and adjustments. One of my favorite tips is to offer to bring a dish or two that you know are made with less salt. This way, you can ensure there are healthier options available for you and your loved ones. You can easily find low-sodium broth and herbs to create delicious homemade versions of your favorites. Fresh herbs like rosemary, thyme, and sage can add a burst of flavor without the need for extra salt. Trust me, your taste buds and your body will thank you. You'll feel lighter and more energized, ready to enjoy the holiday festivities. Think about it, that classic green bean casserole, often swimming in sodium-packed cream of mushroom soup. It's a staple at many holiday tables, but it doesn't have to be unhealthy. But you can easily make it healthier with fresh green beans, low sodium broth, and a sprinkle of those crispy fried onions we all love. This way, you get the same great taste with a fraction of the sodium. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. By being mindful of the ingredients you use and opting for low sodium alternatives, you can enjoy a healthier holiday season. So be mindful of your sodium intake and choose dishes that prioritize both flavor and your well-being. Your heart, kidneys, and overall health will benefit from these thoughtful choices, making your holiday season even more enjoyable. Let's be honest, Thanksgiving desserts are on a whole other level. The sheer variety and richness of flavors can be absolutely irresistible. Pecan pie, apple crisp, pumpkin cheesecake. It's a sugary paradise. Each bite is a celebration of sweetness and tradition. But for those of us managing chronic illness, all that refined sugar can lead to energy crashes, increased inflammation, and other not-so-fun symptoms. It's not just about the immediate sugar rush, it's about the long-term impact on our health. Now, I'm not saying you have to skip dessert altogether. After all, dessert is a cherished part of the Thanksgiving experience. Instead, let's talk about smarter swaps. There are plenty of ways to enjoy the sweetness without compromising your health. Natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or even dates can add that touch of sweetness without the refined sugar rush. These alternatives not only taste great, but also come with added nutritional benefits. How about a delicious fruit crumble with a sprinkle of oats and a drizzle of honey? It's a comforting dessert that's both satisfying and healthier. Or a pumpkin pie made with maple syrup and a touch of spice. This twist on a classic can bring a new depth of flavor while being kinder to your body. These are just a few ideas to get those creative juices flowing. There are endless possibilities when it comes to making healthier dessert choices. Remember, it's about finding that balance between enjoying the flavors of the holiday and making choices that support your health goals. By being mindful of what we eat, we can indulge in the festive spirit without the guilt or negative health impacts. Okay, let's talk about those crispy, golden brown fried foods that seem to make an appearance at every Thanksgiving feast. I get it, they're delicious, but they're also often loaded with trans fats and unhealthy oils, which can increase inflammation throughout the body. Now, I'm not saying you have to say no to every fried treat, but moderation is key, my friends. Instead of piling your plate high with fried goodies, try to balance them out with healthier options. And here's a pro tip. Roasting or baking your food can be just as delicious. Think about it. Roasted vegetables with a sprinkle of herbs, baked chicken, or fish with a lemon herb rub. The possibilities are endless. Now, let's talk about alcohol. I know, it's often a staple at holiday gatherings. Whether it's a glass of wine with dinner, a cocktail at a party, or a toast to celebrate, alcohol seems to be everywhere during the festive season. But here's the thing, alcohol can be a major trigger for inflammation, especially for those of us with autoimmune conditions. It can cause flare-ups and make symptoms worse, turning what should be a joyful time into a painful experience. It can also disrupt sleep, mess with your gut health, and even interact with certain medications. Poor sleep can lead to fatigue and irritability, while gut issues can cause discomfort and digestive problems. And if you're on medication, alcohol can interfere with how well it works, or even cause dangerous side effects. But don't worry, you can still enjoy the festive cheer without the alcohol. There are so many delicious and festive non-alcoholic options that can make your holiday just as special. Sparkling water with a splash of cranberry juice can be a refreshing and festive choice. Or you could try a festive mocktail with all the garnishes. These drinks can be just as fun and celebratory as their alcoholic counterparts. Or even just plain old water with lemon and cucumber. Simple, hydrating, and refreshing. There are plenty of delicious and refreshing alternatives. From sparkling juices to herbal teas, the options are endless. Remember, your health is worth celebrating. Taking care of yourself means you can fully enjoy the holidays and make the most of your time with loved ones. So make choices that make you feel good both physically and mentally. Cheers to a happy and healthy holiday season. Let's be real. Thanksgiving wouldn't be the same without a creamy mashed potato casserole or a slice of cheesy goodness. But for those of us with dairy sensitivities, these dishes can be a recipe for digestive distress. The good news is that there are so many amazing plant-based alternatives available these days. From cashew-based cheeses to creamy potato dishes made with almond milk, you can still enjoy those classic flavors without the dairy drama. And hey, you might even inspire some of your family members to give these healthier options a try. It's all about sharing the love, right? All right, let's talk turkey. This Thanksgiving staple is actually a great source of lean protein, which is essential for maintaining energy levels and supporting overall health. But here's the key, opt for turkey that's been roasted or baked without added preservatives or unhealthy oils. And don't be afraid to get creative with your seasoning. Herbs, spices, and even a little citrus zest can add a ton of flavor without the need for excess salt or butter. Load up on anti-inflammatory veggies. Now let's talk about the real MVPs of the Thanksgiving table, vegetables. From colorful salads to roasted root vegetables, Thanksgiving is a great time to load up on nutrient-rich anti-inflammatory veggies. Think beyond the traditional green bean casserole. How about roasted Brussels sprouts with a sprinkle of balsamic vinegar, or a vibrant salad with roasted butternut squash and cranberries? Whole grains, your digestive system's best friend. When it comes to Thanksgiving sides, don't shy away from whole grains. Unlike their refined counterparts, whole grains are packed with fiber, which is essential for digestive health and can help regulate blood sugar levels. Instead of white bread or mashed potatoes made with white potatoes, opt for whole grain rolls, quinoa salad, or even mashed sweet potatoes. Your gut will thank you. Fresh cranberries, tiny but mighty. Cranberries often get a bad rap because of all the sugar-laden sauces and juices. But in their natural form, cranberries are actually quite tart and low in sugar. Plus, they're packed with antioxidants and vitamins that can support overall health. If you're a fan of cranberry sauce, try making your own with natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup. You can also add fresh cranberries to salads, smoothies, or even use them as a festive garnish. Healthy fats. Don't be afraid to indulge. Don't be afraid to incorporate healthy fats into your Thanksgiving feast. Foods like avocados, nuts, and seeds are not only delicious, but also packed with anti-inflammatory properties. Add a dollop of guacamole to your plate, sprinkle some nuts and seeds on your salad, or even enjoy a small serving of avocado chocolate mousse for dessert. Chapter 11. Stay hydrated. With all the delicious food and festivities, it's easy to forget about staying hydrated. But staying properly hydrated is crucial for managing chronic illness and feeling your best. Make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day and consider incorporating hydrating foods like fruits and vegetables into your meals. Happy, healthy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving should be about gratitude and joy, not worrying about your next flair. With these tips, you can enjoy the holiday without sacrificing your health. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more content about living well with chronic illness. Thanks for watching and have a happy, healthy Thanksgiving.